What is this? What's this? Who's this guy in chains?
That's Dennis Knight.
Dennis Knight?
That's one of the Godwins. Phineas Godwin. He's going to be referred to as Midian. The Undertaker is a demon. He's a dark overlord. He's the devil himself. And, he's chained up for that. And you see walking out on all fours here, Al Snow, really excited about getting some bloody head.
Yikes. Well, the fans certainly reacted to it, didn't they?
Yeah, fans are into it. He had the most controversial doll at Walmart. They actually pulled it, believe it or not.
Really? Tell me about this.
Well, because it had a severed woman's head. They thought, we can't sell this to kids.
Well, the toy maker should have known better. Just saying. Now he's going to beat up an Armstrong. Al Snow, pretty good trainer too.
Absolutely.
He worked for WCW for a fleeting time. I'm not so sure when that fleeting time was, I believe. Am I wrong?
I don't know.
I think he did. I'm not, for some reason, I don't, of course, again, all this shit runs together with me, but.
Well, let me tell you something that's not going to run together.
Okay. What's that?
Marty Jannetty, a few days, I guess it was last week. He tweets out, this may have been like the day after Christmas, in fact. Can someone explain this to me? I had accidental late night desperate sex with a neighbor girl. We both parted smiling. Now, almost a year later, she's filed for child support on 2 kids. I only made sex to her once. What up with that?
All right. You throw out a lot of bullshit here. That's really a tweet.
Yeah.
I mean, for real?
Yeah. What's wrong with that?
Oh, where do I start?
Okay.
Okay. Here's what's wrong with that. Number one, you put it on Twitter.
Well, he may have put it on Facebook.
You put it on social media.
There you go.
That's all I need to say about that.
So wait a minute. When you have sex with neighbor ladies, don't put it on social media?
Right.
I got to go delete some posts.
That's number one. Boy, Marty's still having some trouble, isn't he? But Al Snow looks like he's enjoying what's going on here. You still deleting your posts?
Yeah, I'm deleting them left and right now.
Yeah, boy, it'd be a good idea. Boy, this was the sign era, wasn't it?
Man, it's crazy. Me and Jim Ross are going to talk about that tomorrow too, that there's just signs everywhere in this era.
Yeah. And there's signs out today, obviously, but nothing like was back then. And I guess, I don't know what, I guess like everything, it cools off a little bit. But that was right in the midst of the sign era. See, there's even a sign down there. That person has a seat way down in the corner away from the camera, but they still got a sign.
I love the hardcore style matches. This is for the hardcore title, or this is hardcore title era rather.
Right.
And they're famously going to, brawl outside into, the snow, at the next month's pay-per-view, not Royal Rumble, but I think St. Valentine's Day Massacre. What do you remember about, Hardcore matches in WCW. Do any of them stand out for you?
Anything that involved Terry Funk stood out.
Like when he brought that
a lot of the stuff with Norman Smiley stood out because Norman did, he would always scream that little, that always stood out to me. And that's kind of basically it. Those two guys. Anything that Terry Funk did in his later career always stood out, didn't it? Wherever he was.
I think so.
Yeah, ECW.
When he was old, middle-aged and crazy?
Yes, WCW. Certainly became a legend. How, by the way, is Terry doing? Have you checked in on him?
I have. He's not leaving the house.
I hope eventually he does.
I hope he kicks out too, man.
Yeah. The world's a better place when Terry Funk's part of it. I know he can't take bumps anymore. But, yeah. Well, they're just going to fuck everywhere here.
They're going to fuck everywhere?
They're going, no. Who's the guy with the hat next to the police officer? Oh, what the hell? Looked like Truman Capote was in the back. Whoa.
The bearded fellow in the hat looks like WWE's Klondike Bill. There's referee Jack Doan in the background.
Fuck, man. Holy shit. They are legitimately kicking each other's fucking ass here.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing's wrong with it, but I mean, it's like some of these things, like picking up a flower pot and throwing it right at a guy's head.
You don't like that?
No, I just think it's look at this, fucking stabbing him with a standard. Is this where they use the Zamboni? Is this the one?
No.
Okay. Well, listen,
those beer kegs make me think of Bad Money Slim. You ever see Bad Money Slim's stupid videos he puts online where it shows him carrying beer kegs up flights of steps?
Yeah, that's running out of things to put online.
What do you think? What do you think about that?
It's stupid.
Why are you negative on Bad Money Slim?
I'm not making negative. Let me ask you this: Have you noticed that a lot of our low key big hogs are into the podcasting business now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think? What do you think about that?
Well, I first of all, I guess you, being the podfather, you have encouraged people. No, I'm not saying that you've encouraged them just by being there. They look at you and they think, man, wow, on the outside, this is pretty fucking cool.
No, it's not.
They've encouraged you've
I feel like I'm out front and I've got like a hand-drawn treasure map in a candle. And I just want to turn around like in a bad episode of the Goonies and be like, turn around! You've gone too far! It's not fun in here! Turn back while you still can!
You talking about the guys being outside or the people podcasting?
People podcast. Oh, there's the snow I was looking for.
Yeah, I think I'm a little bit ahead of you on my thing. My advice to them is that podcasting is cool, but unless you're making money, spend time with your family instead. It's kind of like social media. It's a gigantic waste of time. So, but you have started a brand new era.
Don't put that evil on me, Ricky.
No, I'm putting it on you, Podfather.
I don't call myself that.
Okay, I know you don't. How about the Jesus of Wrestling podcast?
Please don't say that.
Okay, all right, I won't.
Dude, come on. We're on the tail end of Christmas here, and
Well, Christmas is over.
I'm gonna get killed around here.
You're not?
Don't do that.
You're not going to get killed. You have established, and you have started a whole new generation of dumbasses wanting to do a podcast.
Why are you being like this? You're being very hurtful.
Oh,
I bet you don't even know you're being hurtful.
no, I'm not being hurtful. I'm being honest. Okay, where are you? Give me a time here. We haven't done this in a little while.
We haven't done it at all today. Why don't you tell everybody your time? You're the fucking star of this show.
Oh, got 1:15:56.
Oh, I'm way ahead. I'm 1:16:26.
Okay, no, I'm sorry. I'm 1:16. Let's start again. 1:16:32. 4, 6, 8. That's where I am.
I'm 1:16:41:42. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, we're exactly on the same one. Okay,
The
now
acolytes, Bradshaw and Simmons.
Hogan and Nitro, New World Order and the Crow, Thunder Russo, Arquette Champ, Vinnie Mac, simulcast. Tony's back with Conrad, not your classy podcast. Watch along, try not to laugh. Lowest rules can't pass. This wasn't the initial plan. Tom Zig's a good-looking man. Klondike Bill, make a chant. Tommy, come on.